So when a key person of the leadership team resigns or vacates, it's really a very traumatic time for the leadership group itself. They have to take restock of circumstances, see what they may be able to put off or defer during that period of time of recruitment. But most times that's not the case anymore. They'll need to fill that role in one way or the other. So what should be done is to immediately sit down and make an assessment of what are the top goals going on, what are the operational needs, so that you don't want to miss a beat operationally in addition to maintaining and achieving those goals. Is a budget coming up? Is a board meeting coming up? Those kinds of things. And once that's done, then there's a clear picture of what the needs are. And we should look, the organization should look into whether there's anyone internally in the management team that might be able to fill that leadership role. Sometimes that's the case, and most of the times the employers are never going to be able to not fill the position one way or the other. So they would have to either backfill the manager's position or directly fill the leadership position. And that's where I think most of the time, because we're talking leadership positions, organizations do look externally to help with that support. And when they do this, you really look for and be sure that they get someone that's going to come in and fit with the culture, not be radical and change the culture, obviously fit in also with the rest of the leadership team if you're doing a budget or something along those lines. And once you do that and you're really seeking someone that has that kind of personality and has that kind of background, expertise, those competencies, those mentorship skills, then you're really in a good position to have a seamless transition during the vacancy. And then, because if you can really search for someone externally that has those qualities, then their mentorship skills will provide a lot of ROI for emotional ROI or whatever you'd like to call it for the organization, meaning that you're automatically helping them build their competencies, their skills, you're helping their leadership skills, you're helping their morale, and all those things add to a better employee satisfaction survey, which all healthcare organizations are seeking to do better with. And I think the last step then would be just to make sure that there's some seamless transition plan once the new person's hired, so that they can carry forward, the great efforts that have been put in up to that point.